Hi folks, today's video is an online flight on DCS with the F16C on the Growling Sidewinder server. It ended up with 3 kills only, but with multiple missiles dodged, sometimes at very close range. That's why I thought it would be interesting to use it to show you how you can survive the dangerous arena of online BVR combat. More precisely, how you will build your situation awareness and how you effectively dodge missiles in DCS World. Because unlike War Thunder, it's very hard, if not impossible, to do it by using the notch and chaffs. This is why you will see me avoiding those missiles only with the energy. For me, it's the most reliable tactic to use in this simulator at the moment. So let's start, and I hope this will help some of you. While I am dodging those first missiles, let's talk about the situation awareness. Keeping a good situation awareness is quite easy with the F16C thanks to the data link, which is on the right MFD here. Data link contacts mainly comes from AWACS flying far away from the combat area. This tool gives you a huge advantage, but keep in mind it has some weaknesses. Refresh rate is slow, AWACS radar can be notched like every radar, and you can hide from it by using the terrain. So don't forget to also use correctly your radar to scan lower altitudes, especially over the mountains. RWR, in combination with the data link and the radar, is also very important for your SA. And don't forget your eyes also. The only objective is to avoid a situation where someone is able to shoot at you a missile at very close range that you won't be able to dodge. Now about missile dodging, let's make it simple. There are 2 important things to know: the MAR for minimum abort range and how to maneuver to exhaust and outrun the missile. The MAR is basically the no escape zone range of the guy you are facing, so it will depend on the altitude, his speed, and the type of missile. Here we are mainly facing F16 and F18 with AIM 120, so we can consider the MAR is the same as our no escape zone. At low altitude, I use a MAR of 8 nautical miles, and it increased to about 15 nautical miles at high altitude. The second thing will be your maneuvers. The combination of high G turn at high speed will force the missile to constantly correct his trajectory, which consumes a lot of energy. When you can, it's also important to dive to lower altitude. It will force the missile to go into denser air and so make more drag for him. It can also simply make the missile crash into the ground, just like the next one I will dodge. This combat against the F-16 is very symmetrical because we are both defending and recommitting simultaneously. After checking the TAC view of the flight, the reason I won the fight is because I kept a slightly better energy state, and I recommitted faster than him here before launching the 3rd missile.
Altitude.
Here, let's take a look about what I understood from the cockpit and what was actually going on. From my point of view, I understand that the RWR warning come from a missile shot by the closest aircraft at 10 nautical miles. I would have had time to shoot an AMRAAM, at least to force him to defend, because I was not inside the MAR and I was not completely hot on him. But I was not 100% sure of my situation awareness, because as we said, data link have weaknesses, and there is this guy getting close at 20,000 feet. Now, if we take a look on the actual situation with TAC view, we see that the guy at 10 nautical miles didn't shot anything, and that RWR warning came from several missiles launched from far away, and so not dangerous for me. This shows that you can't always have a precise situation awareness from your cockpit, and if your main objective is to get your aircraft back to the base, you often need to let go a kill opportunity and go defensive to make sure. Here you may notice I am about to enter in the MAR. This is because I can't see his radar signal on my RWR, and there is a large cloud between us, so I conclude he is unaware of my position and that there are few chances he have time to shoot back. And obviously, it increased the chance to get the kill. For this last guy, I switched to dogfight mode and ACM radar modes to find him, which is better when someone is somewhere in front of you, inside 10 nautical miles. Try to spot him visually before the radar and tell me in the comments if you succeeded.
Bingo. Bingo.
Now you saw the most interesting parts of the flight. I will just try a last shot on this guy, but it won't succeed. That was a pleasure to share those few tips with you. Remember, it's all about situation awareness and keeping your energy. See you next time.